overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child.
Alright.
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere.
Hi, Guinevere, I'm Nathan.
Gwyn and queen of sunlight. Since the day father is wounded obscureth, I have awaited thee.
You know a lot of big words.
Vessel to thee.
And there you have it. We have unlocked fast traveling in this game.
Succeed your Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt end this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
Oh boy.
O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
If you want, you can join the Princess's Covenant here. It does honestly nothing except allow the use of 2 certain incredibly niche miracles. I'm not gonna do it.
Now thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sun.
By the way, you're still not as hot as Lycia, so stop projecting with those boobs. You're not doing it for me. You are no Lycia of Lindell. Do I have any other legs? These don't look very good. Fucking Havels. Yeah, I'm gonna wear that. Oh, you know what? We got a ring as well last time. You might not have noticed that, but we got the ring. Where is it? Favor and protection. As you can see, it breaks when removed. This ring requires a commitment to its user. If you do not commit yourself to this ring, it will betray you. But you know us. We're a faithful bunch. By which I mean one person. What does the Havels even look like? Holy shit, those are huge. Black leather, maybe? Nah. Sorry, I'm fashion soulsing here for a bit. You know what, fuck it. Until we find something better, I will indeed don the full favor set. I don't like these leggings very much, but at least they go with the set, you know. But yes, Princess Guinevere has instructed us with our next objective. We must now put an end to this curse. And suppose we've come this far. I mean, just look at us, tainted with the blackness of this armor, burned by the flames. Taking on this armor for an identity is all our own. We are no longer attributing it to Lautrec. It is now the armor of Nathan. I do love that mod, seriously. It's nice. It's quite nice. But as you can see, we have the option now to warp. If we so desire, we can go back to any of the places we have visited before, provided they have a warpable bonfire. So, a few areas missing here and there, but it is what it is. For now, though, I kind of want to go back. I kind of want to see something. But yeah, remember what I said about having a great amount of souls makes your actual body grow exponentially? Well, if you got a giantess fetish, you're better off getting with Mount Lady, if you ask me, but there's Guinevere for you. Not my thing, personally. I don't think any of the, if you even want to, I don't think they're waifu bait, but like popular waifu characters of Dark Souls 1 are all that good. I think Lycia is a much better waifu than really any of them. We'll be meeting Lycia soon enough. I kind of want to go ahead and do Dark Souls 2 soon, because, oh, excuse me, having a teensy bit of trouble getting Halo 3 ready. Don't worry, I'll still do the game. Do not... I am not the old PD1 Piranha. I am the new love game, which means I will stick by my word when it comes to doing videos for you guys. Anyways, kind of funny, I'll go ahead and tell you this right now. Smaw, remember King Sneaker Frampt, the big serpent guy? He fucking hates the shit out of Smaw. He hates that guy more than anything in the world. So he will only offer a single soul for the soul of Smaw. It's kind of a funny lore connection there. It's kind of cool. But that being said, or to that end, we're going to go ahead and use it. Whoops. I said we're going to go ahead and use it. Because I do not want that big-ass hammer. It's way too heavy. There is a point that weapons become impractical in this game, which is kind of the folly of strength builds, if you ask me. Let's go ahead and purchase some lovely Twinkling Titanite here. How about it? I'll get like 5 is good. Reinforce my new lovely armor. Where is it? But yeah, the giants in this game are interesting. They are generally agreed to be a different race than the ones from Dark Souls 2. Depending on how you want to take that. I mean, some people like one variant over the other. I don't know. I think they're both cool in their own way. Let's see, do you have anything else I want? Not really. But yeah, the giants in Dark Souls 2 look considerably different. They have kind of this lanky body. It's kind of like a tree. They also have a lot more lore to them than the ones in Dark Souls 1, which is I like the ones in Dark Souls 2 a little bit better. But it's kind of cool that you have these type of giants just existing. Another thing, though, I am so sorry about the Sigmire thing. I was blitzing through the game so hard that I honestly wasn't thinking about it. I humbly apologize. I hope I can maybe get something out of that still, because I'm not sure. I've never done that before, honestly. I've never actually skipped his, like, appearances. So I don't know if I can still encounter him whatsoever, or if I just can't encounter him in those certain areas. It's making me wonder. I have to kind of like experiment with this. But what to do here? This is a bit of a conundrum. Don't want to fight them. Oh yeah, I want to do this up here because there's a secret item you can get. You may notice a broken window. Well, if you drop down it, you can get yourself a super special item. A minor leap of faith there, but only minor damage taken. The Dragon Slayer Great Bow. The first great bow you can get. A kind of a rare weapon class. There's not that many great bows in the game to begin with. But it's pretty cool, you know? It's quite clean, as Sir Ron Lionheart would say. I kind of miss him. I miss Sir Ron quite a bit, just because he was just so off the wall, and he just kind of fell off the face of the earth after a while. Oh, nice frame 1 back dodge. What is this, Smash 4? Yeah, the Sentinels, I think, are like some kind of other offshoot race of giants. I don't actually know. By the way, did I even talk to the NPC up here? I'll feel really bad if I didn't, because hopefully I can still do that. There is a certain NPC that you can, in fact, interact with, and they are an interesting one. One of the Firekeepers. I kind of like the idea of the Firekeepers, because if you, in Dark Souls 2, there's only like 3 of them left in the entire world. They used to be this kind of collective group, and they started dying out until you just had, like, again, just 3 of them left. Can't believe I fell for that mimic earlier, too. Holy shit. I thought there was more, like, items in there, so that's why I grabbed that chest, and I was like, oh, yeah. It does kind of suck that you can't survive mimics in this game, usually. And throughout all 3 Dark Souls games, they have incredibly broken hitboxes. They just... even when they're, like, attacking you, when they grab you, it doesn't match up with the animation whatsoever. It's, like, behind them sometimes, so... That is one thing that Dark Souls 1 does way worse than 2, is the grab hitboxes, specifically for the grabs. Because they don't match up whatso-fucking-ever. It's, like, terrible. I just don't think it's all that well done. So, what up?
Welcome to the lost city of Anorlando, chosen undead. So you have received a revelation. Very auspicious. I hope for the best.
Well, same to you, I guess.
Her wish will be granted.
Talking about Guinevere? I'll do my best, but, I mean, something seemed too convenient about all that. I don't know what it was, but something about that was just not sitting well with me. We can reinforce our Estus once more, because we have that soul from Blighttown, so now we have a +3 flask. That's always good to have. But, I suppose our business here is done. Go ahead and warp out of here back to Firelink and see what's up. I want to see if I can at all interact with Sigmire, since I didn't talk to him in the previous areas. Let's find out, because I really have no idea. We can, by the way, bring back this... We have the Soul of the Firekeeper now. Thankfully, did we go ahead and use... Yes, we did. Okay, good. Actually, you know what? It might have... Never mind, fuck it. What happened was, it used the one that Lautrec gave me by accident, but oh well. It's not that big of a deal. I'll be getting an item later on that can, what do you call it? Allow me to reinforce any bonfire to +20. But if you... bring the soul back, it will bring the Firekeeper back to life.
You have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel after 1,000 years. It is you. It is really you.
This guy is just living it up over here, celebrating.
Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now...
Wait, what are you doing? Wait, hold on. Dude. I didn't consent to this. I mean, considering how bad this guy smells, I don't know. Well, that was certainly a revelation.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Here is a bit of a choice you can make in the game. It doesn't really affect the ending all that much. Like, you can still get either ending, like, no matter what you do. But the thing is, you can either place the Lord Vessel here now, or leave, go fight a certain boss that I will show later, obviously, and place it in a different way that will allow you access to certain other mechanics in a Covenant, but I don't want to do that for this playthrough, because it's kind of convoluted. We're going to go ahead and place the Lord Vessel normally through Kingseeker Framtier. That looks so fucking cool. I love the lighting in this scene. If you ever played Banjo-Tooie, you will remember this quite vividly, because it's kind of opening up the different doors, just like how the Jiggy Temple opens up worlds. It's like the same animation. I'm not the only one seeing that, right? That like the Jiggy Temple crystal opens up different worlds by shooting a beam out of the world. It's like, come on, man. I would be surprised if it was a direct reference, but I mean, it's probably at the very least some kind of... It's just a comparison you can make for yourself. And this will act as a bonfire too, so that's always nice. What up, my dude?
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of
What the hell does commensurate mean? Why is everyone in this game? It's almost like Legacy of Kain. Anyway.
4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel.
So yes, we need to find,
We shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Please don't eat me again. I mean, can't I just kind of like grab onto your neck or something? I mean, shh. Okay. Anyways, those are the 4 souls we must seek out next. Just so you know, what the fuck is going on with your flesh mustache here?
I am pleased to see. Is it something urgent?
Not necessarily. Do you want any of this delicious food? It is what it is, by the way. It's obviously food, not weaponry. I don't want this shit. But, yeah, so the next leg of our quest has indeed begun. We have to now go seek out these 4, souls of sorts. You might even say great souls if you play Dark Souls 2, because it's pretty much what they are in that game. Anything else I want to get rid of necessarily? I don't know. I'll get rid of the steel armor, fuck it. I guess the Silver Knight. Don't need none of that shit, bruh. Or that. I don't even want this Havel shit, honestly. It's way too fucking heavy. But with that...
Chosen undead, I remain here.
With our fate elucidated once more, as old Speedwagon would say, we're going to call it on this part. We have completed in Orlando. And until next time. Off screen, I'll try to see if I can interact with Sigmire at all. I'll just go back to the places he usually shows up at and see what happens. As it turns out, you can find him here in Sin's Fortress. Thank goodness.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Dietmar of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against the wall.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
To be precise, but I must say, I'm a bit too tough to be out running those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Yes, this is Sigmire. You can normally find him outside of Sin's Fortress, but if you missed him there, he's evidently inside here. He's an eclectic fellow. He is a onion knight, not literally, but a knight of the land of Katarina. My Are these guys already dead, I wonder? I guess he killed them, I don't know. But it is largely up to you to solve his various predicaments that he comes across in this game. I am simply back here because I was trying to find him. Wonder why the, what do you call it, boulders are not coming after me now. That's weird. Wouldn't you say? Anyways, a chest up here that I missed will give you a ring of steel protection. Always nice for that extra defense. I don't think this game has the +1, plus whatever variations of rings. I'm not sure. Afterwards, he will be here in the Anor Londo Cathedral. In that room with all the beds. Go ahead and talk to him again.
Whatever can be done. Ah, you here. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights?
Not really. I repelled their sword with my shield, though, so I'm kind of happy about that.
I'll think of something. You can overcome.
They don't like this Black Knight shield, man, let me tell you.
This is quite
Kind of a Bloods versus Crips situation.
no. Maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fixing.
I think he means like 5 more people as in bodies. I don't think he actually wants to make a wall of dead bodies like 300. Ah. There we go. Yes, if you kill the Silver Knights for him, he will be quite grateful. As we're about to find out. Let's go ahead and try to lure them in. Ah, fucking chandelier. Chandelure. I often question how I can't backstab these guys from like the very center of the back. But if I do it like on the side, it's fine. It's kind of like there's enemies in Dark Souls 2, which you don't know about because it's in the DLC and I haven't even played Dark Souls 2 for this channel yet. There we go. See, from the side I can do it. I guess their hitboxes don't move when they twist. That's my only guess. All of this will be worth it, though. Trust me, it will.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters?
Yeah, it wasn't really that hard.
I'm saved! This Knight of Catalina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
And there it is. You can get the Tiny Being's ring without starting with it if you do this guy's quest.
Gallantry entails great risk.
I know that better than anyone, fam.
Give me a chance to come up with a plan.
And next time, don't be so slow about it, and I'll consider your offer.
Fighting dwarf Nick.
Let's see here. The Tiny Being's ring. Go ahead and look at it. This time, it will not lie to you. It, in fact, gives you just a small increase of HP. Not worth it at all, in my opinion. So what's below this popsicle stand is, who the fuck said that? Ed, and Eddie? Back again at Firelink Shrine, he will appear once more, this time with his Zweihander, ready to go.
Fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking, the gate, the old book. Is that your doing?
The one and only.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Catalina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
And this, my friends, is the true reward,
There
Mit
you are.
Force.
I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Sigmire. Just saying. Emit Force is, well, did you ever want to have a grenade launcher, but you're playing a game that takes place in a medieval sword and sorcery timeline? Well, have I got the miracle for you? Oh boy. I'll be showing that off next time, I'll tell you that. Emit Force is just too much fun to pass up. But for now, that is all for Sigmire. We'll be seeing him more later, but thank goodness I could get him without having to do the initial, you know, I'm so sorry for skipping him, but at least I was able to do the dialogue and all that, so thanks for bearing with me on that. But until then, I have been Love Game. This has been Dark Souls, and next time we will seek out the 4 Lord Souls and satiate the Lord Vessel. Peace out.